In 1928, Al Capone's Cadillac Series 341A Town Sedan was more than just a luxury vehicle. It was a rolling fortress. Fitted with reportedly bullet-resistant glass and reinforced steel plating, this automobile mirrored the gangsters' mounting concerns over rival threats and law enforcement pressure. Some accounts claim it was painted to mimic a police vehicle, supposedly letting Capone slip past authorities by blending in with official convoys. While the exact specifications of its armor remain unresolved, the sedan's enhancements made it one of the most notorious transports of the Prohibition era. After Capone's conviction for tax evasion in 1931, the government confiscated the Cadillac, marking the close of its criminal chapter. It later went through private owners before settling at the Mob Museum in Las Vegas, where it stands as a dramatic relic of organized crime history. Whether each of its storied modifications was truly as robust as alleged, Capone's former ride solidifies its place as one of the most infamous automobiles ever constructed. 1935 Duesenberg SSJ, Gary Cooper. In 1935, Duesenberg produced only 2 SSJ Speedsters, and one found its way into the possession of Hollywood icon Gary Cooper. This high-performance machine boasted a supercharged 400-horsepower straight-8 engine, capable of reaching 140 miles per hour, an extraordinary achievement for its era. Cooper, noted for his love of deluxe vehicles, obtained the Speedster directly from Duesenberg as part of a promotional initiative. The SSJ Speedster was far more than scarce. It epitomized prestige. The lone other model went to fellow actor Clark Gable, igniting talk of a playful rivalry between the two luminaries. Anecdotes from the period suggest they might have tested their matching Duesenbergs in unplanned races through Beverly Hills, though no verifiable proof supports these tales of breakneck showdowns. After Cooper's demise in 1961, this prized automobile circulated among various owners, eventually becoming one of the most coveted Duesenbergs in existence. In 2018, it set an auction benchmark, fetching $22,550,000 including buyer's fees, claiming the title of the priciest American car ever sold at that juncture. Today, it endures as an illustrious artifact of motoring and Hollywood lore, emblematic of a golden era for both film and luxury cars. 1957 BMW 507 Elvis Presley. In 1957, while serving in Germany, Elvis Presley encountered one of the era's most distinguished sports cars, a BMW 507. Engineered for spirited performance, the 507 was an uncommon sight, with only 252 or 253 examples ever produced. Its 3.2-liter V8 engine yielded roughly 148 to 150 horsepower, making it a coveted convertible among aficionados. Presley initially drove a white version, but according to widely circulated tales, Arden and Myers covered it in lipstick smudges, spurring him to repaint it red. Nevertheless, direct evidence for this anecdote remains inconclusive. Upon his return to the United States in 1960, Presley offloaded the BMW, and though its past was documented, the Roadster gradually disappeared from public attention. By the time BMW Group Classic uncovered it in 2014, it had severely deteriorated. The subsequent restoration demanded a thorough search for original components to restore its factory-spec white finish. Some enthusiasts criticized the removal of the red paint, contending it formed part of the car's distinctive backstory, yet BMW asserted that reverting it to its initial hue best honored its heritage. Today, the rejuvenated BMW 507 resides in the BMW Museum in Munich, serving as both a nod to Presley's enduring impact and a symbol of the vehicle's timeless allure. Its saga, from a scarce European showstopper to the cherished asset of a rock and roll luminary, then retreating into obscurity before its renaissance, solidifies its status among the most captivating celebrity-owned cars of that glittering period. 1929 Rolls-Royce Phantom 1, Fred Astaire. In 1929, Rolls-Royce unveiled the Phantom 1, epitomizing refinement and advanced engineering. That same year, Fred Astaire, already renowned on Broadway, procured a Phantom 1 outfitted with a custom body by Hooper & Co., a London-based coach builder celebrated for painstaking craftsmanship. This tourer's sleek lines and polished accents matched Astaire's reputation for sophistication and poise. Although Astaire's film career wouldn't flourish until the early 1930s, his Rolls-Royce exemplified his stage success. The Phantom 1's 7.7-liter six-cylinder engine delivered a smooth, nearly silent ride, perfect for an entertainer whose mastery depended on graceful motion. Rumor has it that Astaire's penchant for elegance and control manifested in his automotive preferences, favoring a vehicle that echoed his refined persona. Following several ownership transfers, the Phantom 1 remains a valued collector's piece. Though its present location is somewhat ambiguous, it has surfaced at private showings and auctions over time. Some admirers assert it has made appearances at vintage automobile displays, but hard evidence is limited. Irrespective of its current whereabouts, this Rolls-Royce stands as a symbol of Astaire's enduring influence and the lavish tastes of Hollywood's storied past. 1931 Cadillac V16 Roadster, Marlene Dietrich. In 1931, Cadillac unveiled the V16 Roadster, representing the zenith of domestic opulence in automotive design. With a 7.4-liter, 452 cubic inch engine producing 175 horsepower, it was one of the most powerful cars of its time. Prices range from $5,350 to over $9,000, making it an elite purchase. Among its exclusive owners was Marlene Dietrich, an emblematic star of the silver screen, recognized for her striking screen presence and bold, personal style. Dietrich, who had risen to international fame with films like The Blue Angel and Morocco, was one of the few in Hollywood who could afford such a machine. Although the specifics of her acquisition are not well documented, period photographs confirm her association with the vehicle. Rumors suggest she had it customized to match her signature aesthetic, though no verifiable records confirm this. The V16 was more than just a car. It was a status symbol, reflecting the glamour of early Hollywood. At a time when most vehicles struggled to reach 60 horsepower, Cadillac's 16-cylinder engine delivered unparalleled smoothness and performance. The car's rarity and prestige made it a natural choice for Dietrich, whose career thrived on defying conventions. Today, the Cadillac V16 Roadster remains a highly treasured find for enthusiasts, with surviving models housed in private collections and museums. Though the current location of Dietrich's personal example is unknown, its legacy persists as a testament to both Cadillac's engineering prowess and the golden age of Hollywood. 1957 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Roadster, Sophia Loren. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Roadster, introduced in 1957, was an engineering marvel, blending speed with elegance. Italian actress Sophia Loren, already a global sensation, reportedly acquired one sometime after its debut. Though definitive details of her acquisition remain elusive, the car was a fitting match for her status. With a fuel-injected 3-liter straight-six engine producing 215 horsepower, it was among the fastest road cars of its time, reaching speeds of 140 miles per hour. Unlike its gull-wing predecessor, the Roadster featured conventional doors and improved handling, making it more practical for daily driving. Certain reports claim Loren was occasionally spotted with the car in Rome, reinforcing her reputation as a style icon, though definitive photographic evidence is scant. Over the years, 300 SL Roadsters have become highly sought after, with pristine examples commanding well over $1 million at auction. The fate of Loren's specific car is not confirmed, but its heritage, much like hers, lives on. 1933 Packard 12 convertible, Errol Flynn. The 1933 Packard 12 convertible embodied the apex of American luxury, boasting a 444 cubic inch V12 engine with 160 horsepower. Designed for the elite, it found its way into the garage of Errol Flynn, the swashbuckling luminary of 1930s and 1940s Tinseltown. Flynn, known for his extravagant lifestyle, reportedly favored the Packard for its blend of power and prestige. Although direct proof connecting the car to notable gatherings is limited, its presence in his collection aligned with his well-documented taste for opulence. Flynn's financial troubles in later years raised speculation about whether he retained the Packard or parted with it as his fortunes declined, but no definitive records confirm its fate. It is said that the car may have traded owners multiple times, though details remain elusive. What is certain is that the Packard 12 is still a highly prized collectible, with surviving models commanding significant value in today's classic car market. Whether Flynn's specific vehicle still exists or has been restored is still unknown, but its association with one of Hollywood's most charismatic figures cements its place in automotive and cinematic history. 1955 Lincoln Capri convertible, Elizabeth Taylor. In the mid-1950s, Elizabeth Taylor was presented with a specially commissioned 1955 Lincoln Capri convertible by her third husband, film producer Mike Todd. The automobile's eye-catching lavender shade, often described as matching Taylor's famous violet eyes, became one of the most discussed luxury vehicles of its time. Although various accounts suggest the color was chosen intentionally, no definitive documentation supports this claim. the Lincoln Capri ranked among the most sophisticated American convertibles of the era, boasting a mighty 341 cubic inch V8 engine and a 4-speed automatic gearbox, offering a blend of smoothness and authority. Taylor allegedly drove the car frequently around Los Angeles, yet conclusive proof of this habit remains elusive. After Todd's untimely demise in a plane crash in 1958, Taylor kept the vehicle, stirring more rumors that it held tremendous emotional significance. A number of aficionados assert the car has been safeguarded as a relic of Hollywood lore, yet its precise location is still unknown. 1932 Stutz DV32 convertible, Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo's 1932 Stutz DV32 convertible epitomized the summit of American luxury before World War II. Released in 1931, the DV32 included a 322 cubic inch straight-8 engine equipped with dual overhead camshafts, delivering a notable 156 horsepower. Stutz, once a formidable rival to Duesenberg and Cadillac, produced just a small quantity of these vehicles, rendering them extraordinarily scarce. Garbo, one of Tinseltown's most inscrutable icons, was recognized for her privacy, and her selection of the car signaled her taste for subtle sophistication rather than flashy ostentation. Although documents confirm her ownership, information about any bespoke features remains unknown. Certain observers believe she preferred a more cultivated interior, yet no official evidence supports this theory. Unlike many of her peers, she was seldom captured on film with the car, sparking rumors that she used it mainly for discreet travels rather than publicity opportunities. After she exited Hollywood in 1941, Garbo is said to have retained the Stutz for an extended period, but the precise chronology of its sale is unclear. Today, surviving DV32s are immensely prized by enthusiasts, with well-preserved specimens commanding substantial auction prices. Should Garbo's personal example still be in existence, its background would likely elevate it to one of the most significant Stutz models ever produced. 1956 Chrysler Imperial Parade Phaeton, Dwight D. Eisenhower. The 1956 Chrysler Imperial Parade Phaeton was one of only 3 ever built. Designed by Chrysler as a promotional showpiece, rather than exclusively for presidential use. With its extended wheelbase, open-top design, and Hemi V8 engine, it was crafted for high-profile ceremonies. President Dwight D. Eisenhower was among the notable figures who rode in the car during official events, though records do not confirm frequent personal use. The Phaeton was showcased in numerous parades and state functions, reinforcing its presence in mid-century American history. Today, at least one of the 3 models is preserved in automotive museums, serving as a rare artifact of an era when automakers collaborated with governments to showcase national prestige. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment. Also consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell to get notified of our new videos each week. Thanks for watching.